Yellow. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. I didn't realize it was going into daytime. I was expecting, like, darkness to set in. Hi, Cyclops. Welcome. Welcome in, everyone. We are back with our good pal, Sheriff Caine. That's right. Later start today because of the marathon reveal. Which was very exciting. Cool to see all of that stuff. ACT reminder 4 PM. For those of you on duty and signed up would be ideal to start getting towards Strawberry Way. Be there shortly, if I'm not there by 4, then something's happened. Winchester to Strawberry. I'm clocking on Shu FLW's go visitation request. Press has been requesting an interview with Emma Rose. Forgive my spelling for a while and no one approved said request. Did Dovey even... Dovey hasn't replied to that. Oh, let me actually check the rest. Leela's looking for Dalloway. Nothing new under the sun. Dexter St. Clair spotted. I don't actually know where Amarantos is. I'm assuming, well, surely they have to be in Sisika, and the execution's gonna be in Sisika, right? There's no... There can't be any confusion there. I'm just gonna start checking these off. These are over an hour old. Lila Milton and others in VA. Gonna leave that one from Delaware, but these should all be old. At least we have the third page cleared. And I'm assuming the fourth page should be cleared. No, why isn't anybody doing this? We gotta lock in, guys. We gotta lock in. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually clock in. There we go. I'm gonna have to reach out, I think, to Sisika. Anybody new sign up to this? Deputy Lavelle has put his name back, I guess. Oh no, Holmes put his name in. Executed via firing squad in Sisika. Execution will commence at 5 PM Eastern Time, so that's in 2 hours at 10 o'clock. Or 1.5 hours, I guess. Group involved in the execution led by Boswell will depart for Sisika at around 3:40. Around 3:40? This is bothering me. Well, is it... When is 3:40? Can we just get that? That's in 4 minutes, so no. That can't be right. I don't even know if... I mean, Alex isn't even online, so... As far as I can see. Well, if it's at 5, let's say we're gonna meet at 4:30. Half an hour before. We'll get it all sorted. Okay. Where is Dovey? That's the question. Apparently in Rhodes, and Malachi's going to meet them. I shall head there, I think, because I don't know if this is actually gonna be run properly, so I need to seriously have a look. Any FAOs before I leave? Probably not. You good. Cool. I'm leaving. I've assessed the situation and I'm leaving. I have to return some videotapes. Okay. good amount of people on. When I connected, there was about 90, I think. So it's probably gone up since then. But yeah, people start to connect as the night goes on, so over the next couple of hours it should pick up. Trying to get on the list to get in, well, good luck. Best of luck on the application.
Look at the... Okay. just make sure.
No idea. Not a fucking monkeys. No idea.
Holy shit.
Evening.
Hello,
Well, howdy do, Sheriff.
how they do?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, holy shit. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Hello,
Caine.
Sheriff.
Well deserved.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, Debbie.
fan.
Big fan. What'd she say? She's a
Big fan.
Big
Uh,
fan.
Debbie,
fan
can I
of your work.
speak with you briefly?
Yes.
Thank
Yes, of course.
Oh my god, sheriff to sheriff. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my
They're
God,
gonna
look at that.
fight in the center of town.
How long away
No,
is
in the
this
cabbage
one?
patch,
'Cause
actually.
I'm so rusty.
Congratulations, by the way.
you. Thank you. Yeah, Bolton kind of sprang it on me yesterday. It was nice.
That's good. Well deserved.
Thank you. I don't suppose you've seen the tip from Shu asking you about the whole execution thing.
Yes, Casper has been here and Tanso have been talking directly with him about his request.
Okay, excellent.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen Julia clock in yet, but if she doesn't make it in time, I'm happy to proceed with it.
Okay.
I'll go from there.
Yeah, if you
I'll
would like
just-
to, I'll be
yeah.
around to support as well. I don't intend to take over by any means, but if you would like to, you are welcome to.
Okay. Oh well, it's just that I put my name down, so I feel that if if Julia doesn't make it, I should probably help out.
Mhm.
I was thinking of Telegram and Sisica and just asking them if they could let us know when Primrose is up and about. Maybe Casper can
Right.
take an early boat and get the interview in before the execution itself.
I know he's already been in contact with them, and they have currently said within the last maybe 10-15 minutes or so that the condemned has not awoken quite yet. So I don't know if they're to remain in contact or what, but I think that's a good idea. I wouldn't mind going with him either.
Yep. Well, I mean, if they're gonna reach out to him, then I suppose he'll probably just let us know, and we can take him over.
Perfect.
Okay.
That
How are
works.
you?
Oh, surviving as best I can. Constant pain, agony. My partner's being threatened every day, as am I. It's a normal Saturday, is what it
Yeah.
is.
Good grief. Okay, well,
Honestly, everything's fine. Just the life of a sheriff, it never really fucking stops.
yeah, figure. Well, any tips?
Be prepared to have a lot of conversations with people that you might not have maybe not have had much experience working with prior. We'll try and find the time to take your time, basically. And it's the same sort of suggestion that I have for all of our undersheriffs, and it's the same for us, is that you could always take the Deputy Marshal Cameron approach anytime someone approaches you and ask if they already know the answer in kind of a coy way. Say someone is asking for permission to take a newspaper writer to Sisica, and just say, what do you think? Every single time, they already know the answer, they're just asking for permission. That, and consistent delegation. It's not to say that we can't handle things. More often than not, I'll still help out. And I would imagine you would have the same sort of mindset as well. But in the event that it is something that a senior deputy can help them out with, you can always ask them, have you reached out to a senior about this? Have you talked to an undersheriff about this? Is there a reason that you're coming to me for this? Is it because you feel like I can handle this and facilitate it more than anyone else? Why do you think that, and why didn't you think anyone else could? It's not to demean them and their actions and them trying to steal your time. It's a matter of having them respect your time, first and foremost, because you will be pulled in 17 different directions consistently every day. You will have shifts where you only work 3 hours and you will have already talked to, I don't know, maybe half a dozen people, all trying to take as much of your time as possible. So the recommendation that I have to you is to value your time as best you can. Try not to check the tip line first thing, as tempting as it might be. Paperwork and management of people is the topmost priority. If that means tending to your telegrams and responding to those who might need a meeting with you, or trying to reach out to another department, wrapping up whatever documentation that you might have been working on previously, or simply reviewing something that someone has brought to you, that is our priority. It shocks a lot of people when they get into this position, that it is not, I'm constantly leading the charge, I'm not playing the hero. You get the chance to do that, of course. But we are the managers, basically. We run this entire department, and then report directly to Marshal Hayes about everything.
Gotcha.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. I feel like Bolton would have professed this to you, but your support system is now the rest of the sheriffs. I would like to think the undersheriffs as well, but the sheriff team, we're all relatively close to one another. If anything, in terms of needing to support one another when, you have questions. I don't know all the answers. I've only been doing this for 8 months as a sheriff, which sounds like just a drop in the bucket, but also an
But is that
infinitesimal
it?
amount of time in comparison to a lot. I still have a lot of questions, and I ask my peers a lot on how to handle things. Do not be afraid to ask
I
questions.
thought Duffy was short for ages. Alright. Yeah, no, I figure if I have anything, I'll be sure to just ask. But
Mhm.
nobody's bothered me so far, so I guess that's a good thing.
Oh, they will. The word will
Yeah,
get out.
only a matter of
Oh,
time.
Sheriff Caine. It has a very good ring to it, by the way.
Yeah, people keep saying that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, another thing that I did mean to bring up. As a sheriff, we are not leads for anything in terms of certifications or titles or anything like that. I would imagine, you're still a detective through and through. You will always be a detective, but your sheriff title kind of supersedes that. So I think Julia might currently be another chief detective. You can still call yourself that, but we might need to get your name removed from the paperwork for that. Because now, as a sheriff, you are expected to kind of keep a finger on the pulse of all certifications and titles, not in terms of immediately managing and micromanaging all of it, but there's a reason my name is not on any of those certifications.
Yeah, I figured I'd probably have to either retire the position or hand it off to someone else, maybe. I'd need to have a look at our current detectives and see if there's anybody suitable, because I think it's good to have 2, at least, in the position.
I would agree. I would absolutely agree with that. As far as I understand, the chief detective position is generally just for undersheriff.
Yeah.
That's not to say that someone who is a senior deputy might not be able to be capable of such a thing, but that might just be a good indication that they might be ready for a promotion as well. Who knows?
Yeah, I was thinking about it last night, but I haven't really looked into it so far, so that's something that's on my list.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you feel like you want to continue to work within the group of detectives and help with any sort of training with that or whatever, you are obviously welcome to. If it's a passion project of yours, then please continue to do so.
All right. Sounds good.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um,
Do you have any questions about anything thus far?
no, not thus far, but like I said, if anything crops up, I'll be sure to reach out.
Okay, yeah, please do. I do apologize for just kind of narrating at you there for a moment.
No, I appreciate it. I'd rather that than be left to my own devices.
Believe me, it's a bit lonely at the top sometimes, but just know that you have a really good support system with all the rest of us. I might not get to work with you in the immediate nature quite frequently, but I'm always here for you just by telegram, at the very least. You know where I work at Bananasburg, as dusty and disgusting as it might be.
Yeah, that right. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Anytime.
Okay. Let me see if anybody's
Right.
fallen off the porch or something.
And I had so many gunfights with him, and he was still alive.
Sheriff of where exactly? Saint Denis. Alongside Bolton.
Hey, Sheriff.
Howdy there.
Am I thinking wrong, or did we used to carry Navy revolvers in the gun cabinet?
No. Only Schofields.
Gotcha.
That's
Okay.
department issue. So if you want a Navy, you might have to fork out, I'm afraid.
No worries, no worries. I was just wondering, like, for some reason I thought we used to, so that's my bad.
So did I, honestly, but no.
No, I get you. Love you, Sheriff. Bye, Sheriff.
Bye. Fucking encore.
Thank you.
Did he say
You did not hear what I said. Deputy, fucking
So,
my voice dust
What?
went in my mouth before I said anything.
what's new?
What was that?
I was gonna say when I said when you said at the end of our conversation, I was like, "Thank you, Sheriff. Love you, Sheriff."
Uh-huh. Yeah. I didn't want to say anything, but you've brought it up again, so I'll be like,
Okay, fuck you, man. See you around.
fuck, man. He's broken. Absolutely broken. Okay. How's the kids? What? What are we talking about? What? I haven't actually looked at the confidentiales stuff, so I need to do that briefly.
Slowly get run over.
Ugh, get the clipboard down.
I
Nothing new.
understand. I'm
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, I'm
No,
trying to look
I'm-
for them.
That right? Okay. If I find them,
I'm gonna remove the wrap from the shotgun. That's what I'm going over to do. I was supposed to do this, well, I wasn't supposed to do it at any time, but, something that I was talking about. So. Is it a component? It is, huh? None. Purchase, there we go. There we go. I don't know who that is. That's a deputy, apparently. Just do not recognize him. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll do it, but eventually I'll have to, well, not have to, but I'll look to change the old outfit again to sort of a final look, final law look for Caine. The sheriff outfit. I honestly should delete that other, like, fancy outfit that I did because I just hate it so much. Like, I don't know why I thought it was a good idea. But, like, the only change that we made with the outfit going to US was adding the vest, so I feel like I have to... I've always debated about changing the coat, but I really don't know. Thank you, Bear. Yeah, we got that yesterday from Bolton, so it's quite exciting.
Oh shit.
Oh, good.
No.
Oh god, what's happened?
I just... I have something I urgently need to go and take care of. Sheriff, would you be able to either yourself or delegate someone else to bring Casper to Sissika, as the condemned has now been awoken.
Alright, yeah, I can take that. No problem.
Okay. Oh, God.
Anything you need help with?
No, just my own personal strife. It's okay.
You alright, Debbie?
No.
Pardon.
Very adorable.
Yes.
Nothing bad
Oh,
ever
hello.
happens with that.
Hi there.
Hey, no, Caine.
By the way, congratulations on the promotion, Sheriff.
Well, thank you
Oh,
very
really?
Oh,
much.
congratulations.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you.
All that.
Pardon me, sir.
Yes, I didn't mean to interrupt, but Casper, would you be free to head over now?
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, I would quite like as much time as I can get, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh, pardon
no,
me.
that's no problem. Yeah, I'll take you over
And,
now, and yeah.
By the way,
Yes,
if the medics that have signed up to attend are unavailable, I'm available to come along if needed.
Okay, I've let the medics know that they should attend the Saint Denis office at about hour, and then we'll all travel over to the island at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take
Alright.
Casper over, and we can come back and then back again, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
Unless,
alright.
well, I could probably just let the deputies know to come on over and meet me and Casper over there. But yes, if I think it's Silas and Audrey. No, not Audrey.
Aubrey, Clara. you're
Aubrey.
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think they're the ones who signed up. So if they're not around, yeah, feel free.
Mhm.
Okay.
Pretty sure they were the ones who signed up last time, so I wasn't sure if that sort of rolled over or if they confirmed again that they were going to be attending.
Right. Well, our notes haven't changed, but if they aren't around, then feel free to come down and well, we'll
Yeah, if I see them on duty, I'll send them your way.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for that. Okay, Casper.
Okay.
All right, you two take care.
Stay safe. Yes, perfect weather for an execution, don't you think?
Yeah, very moody.
Oh, yes. Let me just get my horse.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to offer you a lift.
Oh, no, I got Duke right here.
That's alright. I probably wouldn't trust me riding anyway. I go straight into a wall.
What, even with that lantern?
Oh, absolutely. Especially with the lantern.
Right. Oh,
Sometimes I
you
think
might
it
wanna
makes
get
it
your...
harder to see.
Right. You might want to get your saddle checked briefly.
Oh, sorry. I'll do that quickly now.
You're fine. Yeah, of
Before we go.
course.
Wow, wow, wow,
Make
wow.
it a lot better. Anyway, best of luck.
Terrible. Goodbye. I'll remain on this porch. Creepy. Cousin? Cousin? Hmm? What did you just... Get here. Give me a hug.
Hi.
Did you just fucking smack that?
No. Wait, Cohen's your cousin?
Yeah.
Hi, cousin. Oh, that makes.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, good to go.
Yes.
Hey, Quackers. Thank you for the follow. 1,000th follower. I guess technically, yeah, but we've had a few people unfollow and then refollow
Thank you
and
for
then
this, by the
unfollow.
way.
So. Yeah, well, I'm sorry the response took so long to get to you. This whole thing's been
Yes, it's been a bit of a
yeah,
bit of a mess from start to finish, unfortunately.
yeah. But
Well, there's always lessons to be learned, no matter what, you know.
yeah, just some things fell through on our end, and we had to reorganize. But, we'll head over now, and
Yes.
when the time approaches, I'll let the rest of the deputies know to come on over. If we do manage to get all the questions in, we can head back ourselves, but it'll likely just be the case that I'll send a telegram from Sisiga to the
Yes.
department and they can make their way over.
I'm regardless, I am very thankful that you've all really helped make this happen, you know?
Yeah, of course. I think it'll be a good story for the crossing to know that somebody as diabolical as Primrose Thompson is no longer.
Yes, indeed. Plus, I feel like it's always good to try and get an understanding
Yeah, of
what
course.
makes somebody like her tick.
Yeah. She's been a bit of a strange one, this Amaranto, so anything you
Sorry, I
can
couldn't
get.
quite hear you.
I was just saying she's been a bit of a strange one.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Are you good? Is people getting in your way?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm
Okay.
okay. I'm having a moment. Don't mind me.
Of course. I'll send a tip in quickly and we can get on our way.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Be safe.
Yes, let me just put some things on my satchel.
Okay.
Just so you don't have to tell me to. Pretty sure nothing else here can be used as weapons, so
Well, I wouldn't put it past a serial killer to find a way.
yes.
What I was saying earlier, Amarantos has been a bit of a ghost for us, so anything you can get out of her
Yes.
would be useful.
No, I appreciate that. She approached the press to talk, so hopefully I'll be able to get you some information.
Not sure how much it'll matter, but she did leave a kind of a cryptic cipher for one of our deputies, saying that this wasn't going to be the end.
Wasn't going to be the end. Okay.
Kind
Thank you
of
for that.
alluding that someone else is gonna pick up the mantle or something. I don't know.
Sheriff, do you want to quickly search me first?
I'll do it on the
Think that's a
island.
strategy or anything, or do you want to do it on the island?
Yeah, I'll do it on the island.
Okay.
It's where I usually do it anyway.
Fair enough.
Unless you're planning on shanking me here in the boat, Casper.
Oh, absolutely not, no.
Now that would be a story.
It probably would be, but not mine.
So how have things been with you? Have things calmed down? Or are people still targeting you?
Oh, you mean like Bedlam?
Well, yeah, Bedlam
Or Haley?
goddamn fucking Lost Boys, anybody.
The Lost Boys haven't seen us recently. I've not seen them recently either.
That's good.
Bedlam... I got a telegram from Beth McManus. I've sent it to Laura and all that, saying that they were going to, let me know how they feel about lying. Or they'll let somebody else know first. Which is a wonderful, wonderful, credible threat.
Yeah.
And, you know, they kidnapped me 4 or 5 days ago.
What'd they do then?
Well, me and a colleague, David Penny, the one who wrote the article. Luckily, we, about 10 minutes before, we were discussing a pen name for him. So I just introduced him as Danny Dollar, and, I don't know. They seemed to buy it. They still nearly put a bullet in his head, though. Because they wanted information on David Penny.
I see. Hey, Vuchis. Long time no see.
Miss Haley, who we, said something along the lines of, said like a growler led the charge in Fort Mercer or something like that, and she was not very happy about that.
Yeah, ain't it surprising how sensitive these criminals can be?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
There we go.
Now then, if you could just put your
Yep.
hands up for me.
Yes, of course.
Yep, it looks fine.
Perfect.
I haven't seen Amaranthos in a long time, so I don't know what kind of state she's gonna be in, but
Yes. I mean, I've never met her. But, thankfully. We shall see if I manage it.
I think she's kind of theatrical, so
Oh, yes.
Hello, officers.
Howdy, Mary. Good to see you.
Hello.
Good to see you as well too. Are you a reporter?
Yes, I am. Casper Finn James. I think we've met.
We have. It's good to see you. Good to see you again.
Yes, it
I'll,
is.
I'll get something for you. Any place you want to sit in with her at all?
Yeah, anywhere really. Just somewhere that we can actually, you know, have a proper sit down would be helpful. Anything really, though. I'm not picky.
Mess hall's probably good because in case it rains.
Oh, that's a good shout. Thank you.
All right.
I could say this was the first serial killer I've interviewed.
It ain't.
Unfortunately, it's not.
Who else have you interviewed?
A cannibal.
Good lord.
I can't remember his name. He was very polite. Very, ugh. Sent shivers down my spine, you know?
Yep, cannibals will do that.
Yes. It is what they do, unfortunately. No, we had a nice tour around the prison. with a guard von Kleist and him, and kept looking at me like I was, ugh, no,
Sizing you up for
definitely
a
not worth
snack.
doing.
Mm.
Yes, pretty much.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Thomas.
I think it's Thompson.
Thompson, apologies.
Prisoner has been searched.
You
This is,
asked for an interview with us. I'm Casper Finn James. I work for the paper. I apologise for the delay. It was there was certainly an attempt.
Other inmate
Not
lost
at
your
all.
shovel in the
It is
water.
quite alright. Where would
Perhaps
you
we
like
should-
to sit?
But the grave is dug.
Well, Guard Mary suggested the mess hall, if that's something you'd like to do.
Mm-hmm.
What about over there?
Yes, I'm happy to sit there.
Because when I handed it to him, he
Alright.
didn't have another shovel on him at the time.
Is this a place you come often?
As of late,
I see.
Get out from under there now!
Eavesdropping! He was doing the eavesdropping mission.
your clothing, it smells wet.
Yes, it was raining a little earlier. Was indeed. Let me get my hat off. So, I have a few questions for you. If I may, if you're okay with that.
Of course.
Oh, what does Dust's apartment smell like again?
Just have a quick look here. So, the first
Yeah, I
time the
guess.
press heard about you, you sent us a telegram.
Indeed.
Why send us one? Why did you approach us like that?
In the beginning, I was looking for an adversary, wherever they may be. Someone interesting. In order to catch something so precious, you must cast quite a wide net.
Did you catch anything precious?
Indeed I did. Many things, in fact. I believe I telegrammed the press line about one of those things. Carla. The young girl that died in the forest.
Yes, a few days before, we received a tip saying you were going to go for somebody with ink-stained hands. I thought it was one of my colleagues.
It was.
I see.
I was watching one of yours. I stood next to you, in fact. Blackwater. You're scribbling away in the office there. I saw you check your telegrams. We stood as close as we sit now. Unfortunately, I did not see you around for quite some time. So I had to switch to find someone new.
I knew it.
Improvised.
Indeed.
Was that something you had to do much?
Many times, in fact.
When else did you improvise?
There was Ray Jefferson, I believe. Ray Johnson. Train conductor or train worker. She piqued my interest. I suppose luckily for her, she stopped responding to my telegrams. I had to improvise then too. She worked for transit. I met her out on the Great Plains, near a small ranch. Beach's Hope, I believe it's called. She was hunting. She smelled of gunpowder, blood, pelts. I believe it was a fox, but also coals.
And...
I was a medic.
Oh, sorry.
I was a medic. Unfortunately, I believe she sniffed through my plan. Decided not to take me up on tea, so I took a young bloke from Rhodes Telegram Station. Really, it was quite fortunate. He stepped in.
Thank you,
just in
Insta,
time.
for the 7 months.
I managed to take him.
Appreciate you.
And he survived.
He did.
What went wrong?
Nothing went wrong. Everything went exactly to plan. He was not my target. He was my bargaining chip. He was just part of the net. I did not take his scent. No. But Elise Boswell's, that I did achieve.
So it's scent. You've said it a couple of times, you focused on it even.
It is the only factor that took any precedence in choosing my participants.
Participants?
In the grand design.
Tell me about it, if you're willing. I'd like to understand.
It is unfinished. Your deputy over there and some others made sure of that. Elise Boswell. She took me in. The design is unfinished, but I'm not concerned. It will be finished.
This is not the end. You're saying there's others.
This is not the end. No. Merely part one. There are others, yes.
What is the design? What do you hope to achieve?
You want a story, don't you?
I want to understand. The story, that's always secondary to me.
You want to understand what sort of mind does something like this?
What sort of person?
Most people like me, some sort of madness or revenge or vengeance. They all have different reasons. So I've come to learn. Being here, I've spoken to some of the inmates. But the truth of my story is much more ordinary than that. I watch the world. And I watched it rot. My parents, they died before me, quite ordinarily. I used to work in the greenhouse in Saint Denis. That's why I learned how to make perfumes. I sat behind the counter one day, and I noticed that the scent, my mother, my father, fading from their clothing. I had buried them in the back. Beside a most peculiar flower. But even when I exhumed the graves, the scent was gone. I was determined not to let it happen again. I have a skill, you see, a talent. I can smell things that others cannot. Not just what someone ate or wore on their clothes. I can smell the story of what they did that morning, hours was before. Hunting, gun residue. I can smell emotions. There's beauty in it, really. I suppose, in a way, it is an art. I decided that I was going to make something beautiful that was eternal, beyond death. You can call them killings or murders, but I call them simply distillations. Notes, part of a composition. It's similar to a melody, in fact.
You were looking for things that complemented each other.
Indeed. Innocence. Evil. Bravery, cowardice, anger. I would spend hours speaking to my participants, torturing them. There's something so beautiful, creating the most perfect scent. Have you ever heard a violin play?
I have, yes.
The most incredible thing is hearing a musician tune a violin. You can almost hear the imperfect notes dissipate as that clear note comes into view. That is all I was seeing. And they will live on, eternal for it.
It's perfume.
Perfume, yes.
Your sense of smell, was it always like this? Or was there
I believe it is
something that
a
happened?
natural gift. Even my parents, they never spoke of such things. I believe this gift is unique to me. Although I'm sure that there are ways of learning, of tuning others into their senses. It is something that can be taught.
Is it something you have taught?
Would you like to know how I collect such sense.
I think I would.
It's unfortunate that I did not meet you sooner, a third time, or perhaps got your telegram. Otherwise, I could have shown you, demonstrated all of it for you. What a story that would be.
What one I would have been able to write.
There are two methods. One, I create the perfect scent. I can do this naturally, just as we are now, talking to you. Ask you questions about your past, about your emotions, your memories, your feelings. I hit on something that fits. I can spread animal or human fat rendered on top of the skin and use a sickled blade to scrape it off again. It goes into a vial and I can purify it. It keeps the scent. Otherwise, and in the case of many of my participants, I cut some of the flesh, usually the abdomen, quite a large square. I took it with me. That I can perfect and experiment in the process. I can dry out the skin after. I can see how the sun changes the smell. Sometimes I boil the skin in alcohols. I add flowers or fruits. Flava Jimenez, a miner. She worked in the Gaptooth mines. She smelled of oranges. Of course, I made sure to have orange peels to complement.
God forbid a woman catches a vibe. Flora's awesome, man.
I've met quite a few people in the crossing, more than the law realize. In fact, I met quite a few law.
Oh no! Crashed. There we go, nice. She's so
You were
creepy.
there, weren't you?
What was that?
I believe I've met you, have I not?
I don't know if mad is the right term, but yeah. Or was there a Braithwaite?
I remember your smell. How is she?
How's who?
Oh, my head.
Wiley's of
Sorry.
You're fine, Catherine.
Sorry. Small headache.
quite alright.
Last I checked, Elise was fine.
She responded to one of my telegrams not too long ago. It seems that she has been betrayed by her sister. Unfortunate.
Well, I think that's family drama you don't need to be concerning yourself with for much longer.
Indeed not. She was quite remarkable, Elise. You
She
may
certainly
print that.
is.
If not for her, most of the law fumble. Most of them, they rode past me whilst I sat on benches right next to their offices. I listened into their conversations as they stood next to me at the telegrams. I believe they thought that I was one of the local people from town. I'm quite good at blending in. One day, after I took a participant, I sat on a bench for over an hour just watching the law office in Saint Denis. About 4 or 5 lawmen rode right past me. They did not even glance my way. The Rangers, they incompetent, let Carla bleed out. I stayed with her, you know. I telegrammed you, so
Sure.
You did.
I went back.
And you know the funny thing?
What's that?
That telegram sent me running around tall trees. We may have just missed each other.
That is a shame.
Maybe
Would
not
have
for
loved
me.
to. Yes, maybe not for you. I did meet a ranger that day. He was in the lodge. His feet were kicked up by the fire. I spoke to him through the wall. I saw him by the window. Another day, when I rode past Valentine, I realized I'd forgotten something. There were 3 horses, 4 deputies on the Valentine porch. I had to sneak in the back of the building into the church. I believe that was the only moment where I felt palpable nervousness about being caught. But nothing came of it. I rode out the back of town, went through tall trees. I met a ranger. I even told him what I did, told him where to find the person. Then I rode through Thieves' Landing.
Yeah, it's a good start.
I took a boat to Braithwaite. That's when I saw.
Excuse me, guard. Could you just watch the 2 behind us here? I just need to send a quick telegram.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Thank you, Tilky, for the 3 months.
About a week later, Julia had given me everything I needed. Quite wonderful, really. Very gracious of her. But her sister was different. She didn't chase shadows. She was smart. She could see a trap before it had even been laid. I believe that
Looking around for some dust.
she is perhaps the only person that I respect in the crossing, at least.
I just get attention to detail, that's all.
I believe she is like me. She insists she is not.
Yeah, going good.
No, she
Just doing this
she is something different.
interview with Amarantos right now.
When I first met her, she seemed somewhat soft. But as I grew to know her more, I watched her grow teeth. I watched her make choices that others could not. If anyone in this disgusting, putrid place deserves any bit of respect, it is Elise Boswell.
Yep, that's all I've been doing.
I suppose only time will tell what becomes of her.
You know, Elise is certainly one of those people who... She has a strength in her.
She does. It is what initially drew me to her. Determination.
You, come back here. What are you doing?
She is part of the grand design. She knows it. I wonder if it will change her in the future.
Knowing that it would change her. Would that... I don't know. Struggle to find a word sometimes.
Part of me hopes
Would knowing
that-
change anything?
No funny ideas.
I suppose not. But part of me
Gotta find a
hopes
loose-
that she remains as she is. I wanted to change her. I believe I have in some ways. She admits as much, but she is something quite... She's not something that can be planned or controlled.
Oh yeah, there you go. They get in it.
Je ne sais quoi, as they say.
You do enjoy this, don't you?
Kind of thing that
Still
would,
my job.
would
Yeah, I love
scupper
what I
in a
do.
design like that.
Absolutely.
No, I
But
guess that was the answer.
I believe it makes the grand design that
What's your name, partner?
much more beautiful, serendipitous, whatever you like to call it.
That's God Mitchell to you.
Alright, lovely to meet you, Mitchell. Name
The
is
sunlight
Jim
hitting
Grace.
just right.
Great, but people call me the rabbit.
Exactly. Both she and I, we make it unique.
Indeed, indeed. No, I'm a human.
I thought that she was merely a participant, but no. Now I think that she was and is so much more.
No, I'm still a human. You know, the nickname comes from my physical looks and also because I'm quick. Quick with my words, quick with my actions, even sometimes, just sometimes, Mr. Quick with my wit, but most importantly, I'm quick with my gun. But mostly it comes from my buck teeth and my huge thighs. So my appearance,
You,
even nickname from Santa
regret
Fe.
it?
So did he choose it myself?
Not the
I do not.
killings, but the getting caught.
Well, you see,
You call it
for
getting
running away
caught,
from the law, I was shooting at them.
but
And so
I am not ensnared.
11 other
No.
criminals with me
It is merely
had fallen.
an inconvenience that I will not live to
I would be
see
to blame that
the
laws
end
are strong
of the
on
grand
taking
design,
12
but
criminals down, 2 separate
I can imagine it.
Los Animales,
It will be glorious.
me and 5 others. I feel so,
But no,
I feel so, but I
do not
expect to be
regret.
caught.
continue with or without me. And when I am buried, the ground will remember, and the scent of something beautiful and terrible will remain. But I am not done.
You're not done.
No, I am not. The crossing we'll see in time. I'm quite sure of that. The grand design will be complete. Who knows? Perhaps you may be part of it in the future, if you are lucky.
That's what she seems to be getting at, but I don't know.
There's always a thread, you know, to pull.
Bro, where are the rest of the lawmen? Hello?
I'm not going to say I'll look forward. Should it happen, I'll be writing of it.
Then all I would say is let the people of the crossing be wary. For it is not over. And perhaps, as with Elise, perhaps their participation would be more interesting if they are aware.
Thank you for talking with me.
Of course. Thank you.
Just one more thing. Just to satisfy my curiosity.
Of course.
What did you smell that would have made me a good participant?
The day I first saw you, you had ink on your hands as you wrote.
We're legally allowed to go home,
Just
Hannah.
as you do now. The edge of the quill. It sparked an idea in me. Music is nothing without lyrics, without a story. Sometimes the story comes only through the notes. No voice trills out into the silence, but I knew that you would have stories. Anyone in the press, They are hardly neutral to anything. They always have an opinion. That same determination that I could sense from Miss Elise.
Who's that? Is that Delaware?
I think it goes hand in hand with reporters.
Think you'd be doing us all a favor to
Determination to find something,
not walking them anymore either, so we don't
no matter where it goes.
Indeed.
Don't trust me, I wouldn't care.
Have you ever heard about
Wait a minute.
curiosity?
I
They
have.
say curiosity killed the cat. That's not the end of it. The entire quote goes, curiosity killed the cat, but
It's satisfaction.
satisfaction
You
brought
want the
it
brew?
back.
No, it's not mine.
Yes,
Let's go, move it.
You do have some problem.
I've been told that a few times.
You could sell that broom.
Okay, finally they hear Jesus Christ.
I do wish that I had met you in the forest that night. I don't know if I would call it a regret, but I sorely wish it. But I might. Perhaps one of my colleagues will meet with you someday. If
One
luck
of my
has it.
colleagues.
Perhaps if you keep digging into the story, then it might take flight.
Oh, I don't.
Goodness me. Okay, I think we're done here.
Yes, I think we are. Thank you again.
Of course. Do tell the crossing how Elise Boswell saved them. For now.
Thank you, Sheriff.
That's alright. I suppose you're welcome to stay, for the whole thing if
I
you like.
think it's only right.
Alright. Hey, Julia.
I'm just waiting for a telegram back from the marshals real quick, and then we can get going.
Okay. Who's with you?
Myself and Dalloway, and that's it.
Oh, great. So none of the people who
Yeah.
signed up actually came? Great.
Yeah, that's why we're late, because I was literally waiting for
I
someone
figured.
to
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm sure we can get the guards to help out. So
Yeah,
everybody's
that's
setting up
I
for
asked
that.
Kirk though. She said to reach out to the marshals, so I'm just waiting for the marshals to get back to me on if the guards can assist. If they can, then I'll have them on the line with you.
Alright, sounds good.
I did bring this for you.
Oh, thank you. You know, I was about to ask one of the guards if I could borrow one of theirs. Appreciate
I
that.
brought it. So, oh wait, what's this?
All prisoners up against the wall now. All prisoners up against the wall.
Let's go.
Perfect. Okay. The marshals telegramming back said that we can use guards, so I'm just gonna let Crackdown know and see if any of them want to volunteer to assist.
Alright. I'm sorry, Medic, I don't know if we actually have met each other before.
I believe we have. I think I helped out the other day. You Was it you who assisted with the blood transfusion?
Oh, yes.
We're
yes,
going to
that's
be
right.
doing a quick
I
pat
don't
down
believe
of
I caught your
everybody.
name, though.
Oh, Violet Avery. Nice to.
So if you can all turn
Oh,
around
nice
and
to
put
meet
your
you,
hand
Violet.
up against the wall.
I'm Sheriff Caine. Thank you for coming on such short notice.
Thank you.
I don't know what happened with the other medics. I guess we just we didn't get the communication out in time.
This sort of happened on the original date when this was planned as well.
I see.
Sometimes things happen on short notice.
Right.
All right, you can put your hands
Well,
down.
I suppose your only
Against
purpose
the
here is
wall.
just to confirm death and the time of death after the execution. You know, if you need the local doctor's support, they've got an outfit here in Sisika for that. So you've got support if you need it.
All the information I need should be on the.
All right, put your
All right,
hands down.
excellent. Well, we'll get going here in a sec. So
Put your hands down. Put them down. All right.
thank you for coming, Dalloway.
You can go back to whatever you were
No
doing.
worries.
You see about one in the bucket?
The guards are going to assist us, most likely. I just want a moment with her, and then we'll get
Guard,
moving.
When you're free,
Of
talk
course.
to you. Come over here then. Please.
All right.
I don't know if any of the guards said it to you, but welcome to Siska, everyone. I hope you enjoy your time here. It is a lovely
Yes,
place this time of year.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Hopefully your stay is as eventful as we think it will be. Why such
Thanks.
sullen
for that.
faces? Shouldn't you be excited for today? Look it, a man's getting his ass beat right behind me. Festive.
Get the fuck off me, alright? Get the fuck off me.
Yes, I noticed that.
I was just welcoming our guests. Don't mind me, Miss Guard Mary.
Move. Or move it, or I'll fucking shoot you. You fucking dimwit.
Jesus Christ.
You wanted to
Okay,
talk?
God. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay.
Oh, good grief, man. I think if you sign up for something and you don't attend, you should get permabanned. Is that a thing we can do, chat? I done. How many executions you done, Dalloway?
Zero.
0. Huh.
How are you guys doing this fine evening?
Yes, fine, sir. How are you?
Doing all right.
Thank you for assisting this with us. We had a bit of a short turnout, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's alright. No problem.
What was your name, sir?
Julius Mitchell.
It's nice to meet you, Julius. I'm Dust.
Dust?
That's right.
Pleasure. So is it just going to be the four of us? Or sorry, the five?
I think we'll have a full line of 6 with everybody included. Us 3 here, Julie up there, and I'm assuming we have Mary and the other guard with us.
Alright. Well, I'm just curious when we're looking to get this thing done.
Within the next few minutes, hopefully. Julia's just having a final conversation, and I assume we'll take her up to the gallows.
Okay. No problem. I'm just going to run in the gun office real quick.
Sure.
And I'll be right back.
Alright.
Alright.
As eventful as we think it's going to be.
That's a way of putting it, ain't it?
Yes. Well, at least there's no breakouts.
Don't witch us, Casper.
Yes, I unfortunately do have a habit of speaking things to existence accidentally. I do apologise.
Yeah, we might have the first siege of Sisica on our hands here. With all of Amarantos' friends.
Mm-hmm. I just hope she doesn't become a martyr.
We'll soon find out.
Oh, there's that buckethead again.
Who the fuck is that?
Don't know, but he shot up a picnic. Yesterday. No, day before.
Use that.
I believe that's him.
He shot up a picnic?
I didn't see anyone who was at a picnic. Honestly, all I heard was shooting, and we decided to.
That's honestly a very good idea. For Saints Daily, we hosted a picnic at Rhodes Market. And, well, there was a bank robbery. And they took boats and landed right at the foot of Rhodes Market. A friend of mine got shot. Or grazed.
Jesus. Well, he certainly looks the type.
Wonder why he wears a bucket.
I don't really want to think about it, to be honest, Casper. I don't have nightmares.
I suppose I'm allowed to have occasional flights of fantasy.
Indeed.
Well, I'm leaving soon.
Mary, I
Yes,
just
Sheriff.
wanted to
Yeah.
confirm, you're happy to join in on this with the rest of your guards?
The 2 guards will do so.
Alright. Yeah, that should be enough. I don't see us having any other issues.
No, and quite frankly, the way things are going here, Sheriff, I might stand up there myself.
Good lord. Yeah, it looks like you got your hands full today.
Yeah, they've all come out to play.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna get away from Mr. Buckethead over here.
Yes, oh, yeah, well, there's a reason for that. Don't worry, just, yeah. Yeah.
When is execution? 23 minutes ago? I'm gonna give it like another minute and then I'm gonna hold up a big card in game to Julia that just says wrap it up.
Medic, the 526 Lowell Oakland over there has a medical issue. If you want to come with me, he's the one with the bucket on his head.
All right. I'll come
Good
along.
luck.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, looks like the guard grabbed somebody. They got their hands full here, I bet.
Feel like they have to. More prisoners and guards.
You've gotta have some fucking patience to work in a place like that.
So sometimes when I wonder how God von Kleist does it.
Or any of them for that matter.
Maybe it's just a specific type.
I think the issue was it was rescheduled once and someone updated it with a new date and time, but no one erased the people who signed up. So new people signed up because spots were full, even though the people who signed up in the first place. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I've said, is that this has just been horribly managed. Like, we had the wrong meeting time put up on the document an hour before it was happening. Like, yeah, I don't know. But also, like, you know, if you're going to sign up for something, for like an event, I mean, this was delayed by what, 2
Thank
weeks?
you again, by the way.
And you're not going to check the document?
I hope some of the information I was able to get was helpful for you.
Yeah, no, it was interesting to see what she had to say. I don't know how much of it is bullshit or delusion, but we'll have to keep an eye on what she said.
Yes, exactly.
It would be good if you could send us a copy of your notes, Casper, just for
yes, absolutely.
a potential file in future. Thank you.
Just in case you have somebody else following the same...
Yeah.
The same path.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright. We got the other 2 guards helping us, so that'll be us.
So Foster as well.
No, Foster, you're right on time. And by right on time, I mean 27 minutes late.
Well, yeah, I just came back from class.
You're right, Foster.
Yeah, I'm fine. How about you?
About as well as I could be.
Alright, where's the medic?
Just up the way that way.
Just
Okay.
treating a buckethead
Oh god.
prisoner.
Okay.
But he's presented with some issues.
Okay. Gerd, do you mind just informing them that we're going to get started?
Yeah, he's not that important. I'll make sure they
Thank you.
go hastily.
Hello, Casper.
Hello, how are you doing, Chef?
It is a day.
Yes, I am inclined to agree.
Looking forward to when it is over. But she is she's a unique one after all.
Certainly is.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, you were all good. Alright. Let's get this going.
How are you doing, Violet?
All things considered, fairly alright.
Alright, let's get lined up.
Are we doing this on the gallows or on the
Yes.
wall?
Yes,
Okay.
on the gallows.
All right.
I hope your guns are clean.
We're gonna be facing towards the wall, so we're gonna be facing that way.
You mean we're standing here facing that wall, or we're going to be on the
We're
other
gonna
side?
we're gonna be up there facing this way.
Oh.
Oh, do you want to get up there now, or?
Yeah.
All right.
Why are we on the what?
So you're gonna be on this side.
Understood.
She's gonna be on this side.
I
Yep.
see.
So
Absolutely. As if I have another choice.
You have
I would
enough
say
for the
right now.
firing squad?
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. Members of the public, we're here today for the execution of Primrose Thompson, also known as Amarantos. Honestly, this individual is pure evil, and she is a vessel of cruelty, fear, and suffering beyond any measure. Her crimes are staggering in both number and nature. She's kidnapped the innocent, tearing lives apart with zero regard, stalked her victims with chilling precision, She's tortured without remorse, savoring every second of it. And she's committed first-degree murder again and again, with intent, planning, and no hint of mercy. These were not the actions of a desperate woman. They were the actions of someone who reveled in the power of destruction. Someone who believed she was above consequences, and someone who turned her intellect and will not towards redemption, but towards ruin and harm. Today that ends. Today, justice will be served. The law has not been forgotten, and for every life she has shattered, today stands as the first step of them being able to heal. Today, those choices are met with consequences, and let this be a warning to all who believe that they are above the law. Justice does not falter, and the state does not forgive. Your path of brutality ends today. May this moment bring solace to the families and to the victims that are grieving, and peace to the people who were murdered by this woman's hand. Primrose Thompson, do you have any final words?
Look at you, all of you, so certain of your justice and your righteousness, and your blind belief that this, killing me, changes anything. But in the end, it is all just a performance, isn't it? I've been watching all of you for so long. Particularly some of you. All the mistakes that you've made, every fall. I've walked beside you in the streets in plain sight. You think that this is an end and that healing can begin, but no, I'm afraid you are all mistaken. I've twisted this little world of yours and unraveled it thread by thread. But all of you are so tangled in your own incompetence that none of you even realize what is happening, what is about to happen. You think that I am the one that is on trial, but you're all complicit. How many times did you and your people stand there, watch people bleed out in the forests, in the deserts, in the sand? You should have known. You should have felt it, but you didn't. And that is where justice fails. But all of you will realize soon enough that my work does not die with me. And your bullets, they cannot kill me. Not really. You will see my shadows echoed through the streets. When the scent of something sweet lingers where it should not, and another vanishes without a trace, then you will know that you could have stopped it. Act 1 is over, but Act 2, that is just beginning.
Just give me a moment to get out of my uniform.
I had no idea that was Delaway's first. And I'm she wouldn't want to be checked in on, and Dust isn't going to check in on her. We're going to give the look, and that's as much as we can do in that situation, I think. I can't believe that's actually her first, given how long she's been around. We can get going, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, we're gonna get going.
Alright.
Yes.
Gars, thank you for your assist today and for helping set up this. Thank you. We'll,
Yes, thank you.
We'll leave you to
Of course.
Thank you for your
And
help.
do be safe.
Thank you.
Don't clean it up. Let it be a reminder to all. Leave the blood there.
Shit. Mary is cold as fuck. Oh.
Will do.
Leave the blood there. Shit.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Oh, well. Leave you at the doors, thank you.
Yeah, they're a pain.
You clogging off?
Kind of. I'm just catching a quick ride back to the mainland to grab some supplies. I promised an inmate something up for good behavior.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to collect it for him.
Fair
And I
enough.
also need to get more fishing bait.
Oh yeah, you do a lot of fishing out here.
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's blueberry.
What the fuck?
You didn't see blueberry when you came in?
No. Thought it was a goddamn joke. Whoa, 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 whoa.
No blueberry. No.
Oh, we got the other guard too, and Alloway.
Oh no.
Please, blueberry. I don't want to get bit today.
Is Julia
Please.
feeding? What?
No. I'm trying to get into the boat.
Oh, I see.
The sheriff feeds body to blueberry.
No, we're not feeding the body to blueberry.
We're just getting the body over and then we'll go.
No, I understand.
One of you can pick it up from the boat as well.
Yeah,
while it's
yeah,
down
can-
there.
can one
Please
of you-
do.
Yeah, I'll see if I can mangle it over.
And I'll see if I can help.
Come on. Oh, no. Oh,
There we go.
jeez.
Okay.
No, I'm not in. I'm not in.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm not in. God damn it.
And I'll try.
Oh. I got this. God, what a fucking mess.
Like, it's not my fault, okay? Like,
Try from there.
Nope.
honestly, I feel like I'm being judged by blueberry. I got it.
We got it. Good job.
All right. Is everyone on board?
I think we're good.
We're all on board.
Okay, moving.
Bye,
Bloody hell.
blueberry.
I always kind of thought blueberry was a
Was
myth.
it myth? Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
So did I.
No.
Like something you'd
Blueberry's-
tell baby
Bravery
reporters.
is very much real, and she also had babies.
Oh god.
Babies.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Shit.
Do you guys? Do you not talk to the guards when you
Well,
come here? I
I
get told
thought it-
like all of the information.
I thought they were spinning a story, Julian.
No,
Jesus.
no.
God damn, I was
Bravery is
trying
very,
to scare
very much
criminals with the
real.
same goddamn story, but it's actually real.
Yeah,
Shit.
she is beautiful.
Okay, well, I'm never coming back here.
She's very beautiful, beautiful alligator.
She seemed. I mean, she's big, so she's not very mean.
My concern
Smaller
is
alligators are meaner.
she is taught to attack the stripes, so I'm just casually carrying this prisoner, and I genuinely thought I was about to be chomped because I was carrying the prisoner.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good at all.
Could you imagine? How did I die? Getting attacked by Blueberry after an execution. That would be my legacy.
I think old Primrose here would have been laughing in hell.
I feel like she would be, honestly. I feel like she'd be like, that's that's the bigger picture you didn't see.
Yeah, the literal bigger picture.
Do you want me to beach here or at the dock?
Here's fine, because I'm gonna call my horse down and take her to the cemetery.
You need a hand with it, or?
No, I should be fine. Thank you for the assistance, Avery. I really appreciate you showing up.
Not a good time.
Apologies, I came a little bit late. I just finished up advanced combat training. I'm sped my way over here.
Oh no, it's
I
fine.
gave you that note, correct?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, you folks take care.
Yep.
Thank you,
again.
Galloway, for also showing up. I appreciate it.
What was that?
I was talking to my deputy. I also
Oh.
appreciate you for assisting. Thank you.
Just happy you finally had one that didn't go awry.
Yes, thank you all for
Yep.
allowing me to bear witness.
Of course. Thank you again.
So we headed to the medical office.
Where's the pawn shop?
Someone.
If you take a left here and then take a right into the market square, and then take an
I
right.
can walk you to it actually.
Okay, thank you.
I'm on the way.
you-
It's on the way.
Alright, thank you. Yeah, no,
Honestly, my
promised an
instructions were
inmate
about to be fantastic, alright?
documents folder, and told him next time I come to the mainland, I'll get him one.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. No, I'm sure they were, Julia. Thank you. Thank you both again.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's just to the left here, through
Okay.
that door there.
All right. I am happy that Julia had a good execution. I was part of the last one she was trying to do where it got busted out just before McFarland's.
Yeah, we've had some trouble with the last few, to be honest, but at least this one actually went through, I guess.
And I'm also happy that we were able to assist. But overall, happy it's all good. That one, I'm not trying to push into her personal stuff too much, but that one female deputy that was wearing the suit-like uniform, it seemed like the execution kind of got to her a little bit. Like she looks a little sick.
Yeah, that was her first, so,
Yeah. I've been part of many executions, but it's like, I just told her, it's like, at any point, it's like, when you don't feel that comfortable, you should talk to some colleagues and inform her that it does help.
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I just wanted
she's
to,
alright.
yeah, I just wanted to say something, it's better to look out for somebody.
Yeah, no, we appreciate it. Thank you again for the assist on it.
Yep. Well, you have a good rest of your day. I appreciate you showing me where the store's at.
Of course, yeah. Thanks again.
Yep.
Hey, APC. Yeah, went well. I wish the people who signed up had either taken their names off or re-signed up, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, that is the end of Amaranthos. Man, like, if anybody's gonna try and console Dalloway, it's not gonna be Caine. And if there's anybody who doesn't need consoling, it's Dalloway, okay? Look, she's got a partner. That's what he's there for that, okay? Yeah, she's tough, man. She doesn't take any shit from anybody. She's got this. And if she doesn't, well, what am I supposed to do about it? She has a partner? Yeah. A ranger, I believe. Can't remember his name, but I have met him on Caine. Perma, when she goes corrupt and shoots Caine, yeah, I know. Jesus Christ. That is what's on the docket. Oh, goodness me. Been out of the world for a while? Yeah. Yeah, I miss seeing your character around, Anna. I know you used to be around Floral a lot on Quinn, but I mean even Floral has stopped really playing as much as well, just sort of doing other stuff, so yeah.
Huh.
Oh shit. It is Avery, yeah, I'm not going crazy. Yeah. Where's Duke, bro? Ooh! Scared the goddamn hell out of me.
Sorry.
No, yeah, you're fine.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
do you know if a civilian can still purchase document folders?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. I usually just get mine from the cabinet in the sheriff's office. So.
And no, I just wanted to ask because I've seen inmates come in before and they have document folders, but they don't say any department names on them like they usually do.
Yeah,
and
I believe you get them from the depots, you know, the lady over there.
I'll take another look at the depot.
Yeah, I believe they're only at certain ones, though, so I'm not too sure. I'd ask around for other people, but certain depots have different items, so it's worth checking them out.
I don't want to ride to every depot.
No, I know, but unfortunately, I don't have the answer for you.
You know, an inmate's been on good behavior. He's a writer. He's a lifer too, so it's like I promised him a documents folder for good behavior.
Well, yeah, I just recommend asking around. Hopefully somebody has the answer for you.
Yeah, if I can't find one, I'll just talk amongst my guards and see about just allocating them one of ours.
Yeah. Okay. Well, take it easy. Well, I'll be in
You
the
as well.
office if you need me. Thanks again.
Yep.
Yeah, when he asked that he wanted to know where the pawn shop was because he wanted a document folder, I thought to myself, I'm almost certain that pawn shop does not sell document folders. They have large notebooks, but not document folders. And then I was thinking, does anywhere sell a document folder? And I couldn't think, because I've always use document folders on law, and I've always grabbed them from sheriff's offices, so it was yeah, I was wondering. What the hell is going on here? People robbed, kidnapped by McFarlane's. Who's Thomas Miles? So I got gift boxes and pickaxes are only in certain cities? Yeah, and like jewel pouches and stuff. That's why I thought it was exclusively at depots, so that was the only thing I could think of. Was the situation diffused? Safe, outlaw Clint chasing the deputies, married with the Lavinian Titus and Armadillo. Blackwater Bank returned, lost the Bedlam gang in the thick of the fog during the shootout, Digger, Keppel, Wolf, Meadows, Barsov, Gowan. Kuhl. Jacked of my gun? He did what to your gun? John Preston? He just won his cap. Gonna start resolving these.
I'll see you later, Sheriff.
Dalloway. I know you're not usually the type, but do you want to talk about anything that happened back there?
Maybe in a few days.
Okay. Figured I'd ask. I know that some people would rather not, but it's kind of my job.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay. You have a good rest of your evening. Take it easy if you can.
All right.
I get to do this now. Precariously on the edge. Big man in the big chair. Big man in the big chair. That's right. I mean, how much more depressing does it get? That's so funny. So miserable. Oh, goodness me. I was gonna end a little early, but to be honest, I reckon we've got one more hour in us. One whole more hour. So that's what we're gonna do. My fellow Americans. Plenty of time for Bedlam to walk into the office and blow the back of my head off. Blow the what? Bedlam's gonna do what to your head? Blackwater is dusty. It's a little dusty. Come in. You didn't answer me, streamer. What did you ask? Went down a rabbit hole because I'm like 99% sure Leah once did an execution on Wild with an elephant gun, but I can't find a clip of it. That's if one was ever made, so now I don't know, I'm just crazy or just misremembering. I also can't remember who was being executed. Well, Dan, I hate to break it to you, but you are literally Leah's mod. Ask her. Do I have news for you? They want me to work, streamer. Don't you usually work Sundays? I mean, if you can say no to work, then you say no. Unless you desperately need the money. Isn't that how it works, chat? Also, Peaches Lou stole my horse, so I am indeed a lone deputy and horseless out here. I have no choice but to stay here in Armadillo. Does she need a pickup? 3 in Blackwater and dead horses. Shoot up a Mazimura. Several dead horses on the South Montana River towards McFarland's look like Meadows and Digger's horses. Pursued around tall trees but could not see them. Shoot. What's going on, man? What is happening? I hear you, but I've also spent too much looking for something that doesn't matter, so asking her directly is defeat. You're crazy. You're actually crazy. Barry. Bedlam. Bedlam Barry. Hi, Seam. Hi, Seam. Bank robbery just starting. Thanks for that. I guess. ACT concluded. Four deputies after Box and Co. Lynn, Delam, Bowie. In a tense conversation with Argueshu, Winchester, and Weber. How's the execution? Yeah, good. I'm really hoping Floral enjoyed. I think it went okay. It's just that nobody turned up for the first bit because the people who signed up either just didn't come up or didn't take their names off after it was updated. I was saying earlier, like, the original date fell through. And I think nobody turned up then. And then when it was rescheduled, the people who originally signed up, in the 2 weeks that we were waiting, didn't like take their names off or change anything or anything. So bit of a disaster in terms of management, but it went through in the end. Casper got the interview, we got information, we had a medic there, Avery. Nice to have her there. And it was me, Holmes, Dalloway, Julia, and a guard assisting. And there was a bunch of prisoners there. Mary was there. Had a little blueberry sighting. It was good, man. Yeah, really glad we were able to get Casper there. So yeah. All in all, it's a good day. It's a good day. Anyway, now we're off. Mary shouted to leave the blood on the ground afterwards, so I think everything turned out fine. That's gonna be top 5 Mary moments, where there's a prisoner on their knees, like, scrubbing the blood. And, with the bucket, and Mary goes, "Leave it there." And we were like, "Thanks, we'll be on our way." And Mary just doesn't say anything until she looks at the blood and back to Amaranthus and goes, "Leave it there." What a fucking legend. Yeah, it was Mary. Mary Kirkdale. I can't remember the exact rankings in Sissika, but I think she's like a senior guard. I think there's a guard and then senior guard and then warden, something like that. Trin is just fucking magic. I've never seen like guards beat prisoners either, but they were like, every prisoner get up on the wall, and then one of them was just getting choked out, and the guy was like, "Welcome to Sissika, hope you have a great time. Look, there's a guy getting beat up behind me right now," and then the guy behind him was like, like getting choked out by the guy. Oh my god, just a fucking insane asylum. Nobody is getting rehabilitated over there. Nobody. We need to stop sending people to Sissika. They are coming back worse. They're coming back worse, Chad. No. I'm gonna put my original playlist back on. We've had enough of the fucking droning music. They're coming back worse. I don't think I have anything on tomorrow, so maybe during the day I'll start working on a sheriff outfit. I think that'll be poggers. And I've learned my lesson. I'm not gonna be changing the outfit too drastically. It's literally either going to be a different coat, like a longer coat, or just something.
No,
I
it's
don't
kind of
know.
hard to do with everything.
Let me hitch up here. I just want to see where everybody is, really.
Alright, y'all. Take care. Be safe out there.
Take care. I forgot you were there. Let me go now. Pretty solid outfit already, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, like, this was the outfit that I started off with. It's just that the pants were like a different color, like kind of like a dark olive type, and then I didn't have a vest. But then I made that really sort of extra undersheriff outfit, and it just didn't, it was too much. So, and the coat was a different color as well. So, I just added the vest and just tightened up the colors. So, honestly, I'm happy with this. It's just that, yeah, I might just add something. I just really want to get a long coat, but I do love this coat as well, to be honest. Little razzle dazzle, that's right. Sheriff, do you have a minute? And then I do slash me blows his head off. Slash me blows his. Mods, do something. No. I can't wait to be pulled for chats. That's my favorite thing ever. Is when somebody says, "Do you want to have a little chat?" Yes? What are we talking about? Blows mentioned. It's crazy. Fucking blows mentioned. Love a good chat. Any chatters? Sean, because of you, I have to stop myself from saying insert word here mentioned around my IRL friends and looking like an insane. Do you know, I'm actually like, the whole John thing and the whole mention thing, I don't know what to say. I don't know why it's like that addicting. It is concerning, really, I should say, to say the least. I think it was Lauren, but I can't be sure, made a "come on John" emote and put it in a Discord, and just I have no idea. Like, I was gonna ask if I could use it as a channel emote here. John. I know, what can I say? Mr. Trendsetter, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305, Darley. Never do that again. Okay, sorry. In fact, stop streaming? Okay. Well, that's gonna wrap us up. No, don't do that. Whoa, you almost saw. Imagine if the face cam was on. Just my decrepit fucking face. Where am I going? This way. You almost saw. My face cam is actually on, but it's not like on my monitor. It's just like down to the side. Full shrimp gaming in a dimly lit room. I mean, I'm not like horrendous, you know? Like I would look how I look just with it on, as I've done in the past. I am not in the undies.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Howdy.
Hey. How you doing today?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you guys?
Oh, doing wonderful. Got a question for you.
Sure.
Have you seen 6 people riding around with masks?
No.
No? Alright.
Why?
curious.
Who are you looking for?
What's them people?
I mean, you don't know who they are, though.
No. We had
Hang
a
on
funny
a
conversation.
goddamn sec. Oh,
I'm
sorry.
sorry about that. I was alright.
Oh, wait a second.
Panther.
Dusty.
Oh, we know him?
Haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, greetings, Sheriff. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm sorry, sir. In the hat.
No, it's alright.
I'm Sheriff Caine.
Oh, nice to meet you, Sheriff Caine. I'm Sparrow.
Arrow.
Yeah. Oh, Panther.
Panther, were you in the Lost Boys, or am I mistaken?
Am I in the Lost Boys?
Or were you with them, I guess, is more accurate.
Well, I technically am, but you know, considering they're all in Guam, relaxing and seemingly retired, I don't think you'll see them anytime soon.
Yeah.
Huh. Why aren't you retired? Sounds like a nice place to kick up your feet.
Well, firstly, Guam is absolutely horrible and not a nice place to kick up your feet, and secondly, I'm far too bored to retire.
Oh shit. Well, my shit just fucking... TG just crashed for no reason. Poggers, PogChamp. Oh, and I was doing the classic maximum number of connections. No, it's not. I'm not there anymore. There we go.
Spaghetti.
Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Fucking fly flew
You
on
don't
me.
like spaghetti? Oh, we just thought you don't like the topic of spaghetti and decided to ignore us.
Spaghetti. Sorry,
No,
Mr.
I
Caine.
could... Oh, come on, really? You fucking doing this?
Yeah. Can you get off the horse, please? Don't do a thing. Don't do anything silly.
Honestly, just looking for some funds we're really in need right now.
Yeah.
Okay, how's
You see, we just had an unpleasant experience ourselves, so
yeah, just
gotta put it back into the world.
So
Put your
that's
hands
you
up
two
there,
getting
Mr.
robbed?
Caine. I'm sorry about this, Mr. Caine. Deputy Marshal, whatever you were.
Sheriff.
Sheriff.
So those 6 folk robbed you, and now you're looking to get even?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this little shotgun of yours, so you don't mind.
I'll get even is a bit extreme. We just, you know,
with
we
ammo.
just want to know who they are.
I'm gonna. Panther, you need handcuffs?
Handcuffs. I love me some handcuffs.
Okay, well there we go. I think we're good.
Yeah. Sure you don't want anything else? I mean, you may as well just take the whole fucking...
No,
Oh, you want a knife too?
No, I don't. I'm not really a knife guy. All right, well, there we go. Sorry about that.
No, you're not.
A little bit.
Oh, he has a soft heart. I'm not sorry,
Yeah.
but he is a bit.
Yeah. No, I am actually truly sorry. I just couldn't resist this little gun of yours on your back, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, enjoy while you have it.
Yeah. Well, I hope to see you around.
I'm sorry.
Again.
You just remind me of her name one more time.
Oh, Sparrow.
Sparrow. Thank
Yeah. Holden Page.
Golden Page. No, I do recognize that name.
Yeah. Former ex Lost Boy. Yeah.
Well, don't go going off to Guarma with my shotgun. I'm gonna need time.
No. I'm not gonna go around. I'm gonna.
Oh, he hates Guama as well.
I
just
fucking
as
hate
much as I
Guarma.
do.
It's like hot, sticky. Then you jump in the water, and the salt water makes you more icky. It's just it's gross.
Snakes.
Yeah. And the people over there are rude.
Gibbons armed with guns.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Awful place, truly.
Yeah, very horrible.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, bye.
All right. Well.
You have a lovely day.
Bye. Thank you again. Sorry about that, Julie.
First, Jim Lee takes my fucking Navy, and now Holden Page takes my fucking shotgun. How long is this going to take? And in the exact same fucking place too. Jim Lee robbed my shit there. Literally on that tree, for fuck's sake. I'm telling you, this area is cursed. Yeah, me when I decide to stream an extra hour, I fucking get everything robbed off of my body and permit into oblivion. Avoid roads? Yeah, that's the moral of the story. That's the moral of the story. Do you know, one of these days, John, one of these days, I'm not gonna accept a robbery, and I will start blasting. And then what are they gonna do? I was about to say, it's the panther, pink shirt, idiot mustache, but then I thought, no, that's just mean, I'm just being mean. Welp. God, they just inventory it, like they hotbar stripped me. As if I was gonna do anything. Do you know what? I'm not gonna risk having my fucking long arm on my back because Johnny Tightlips is gonna come at the exact same location and take it from me. And then what? I'm gonna be stripped. I would actually laugh if I run into, like, Bedlam and they're just like, Caine, put your hands up. Fucking pocket wipe me. Actual pinata of the sheriff's department. Goddamn Sparrow. He gave me his real name as well, but I've already forgotten what it is. Holden Page. Yeah, Holden Page. Because every time I see Holden Page, I think of Holden. The Heartbreaker Holden. Yeah. I come back. I come back into Rhodes and I've just been stripped. Oh god. Imagine I just run into them at the telegram, fucking whip out the Schofield. Bang! Burma. Bang! Another Burma. Bang! Kill a local civilian. I've been terrorized by Panther now on Renee and Dust. Like, it doesn't even matter. Oh. It doesn't even matter if,
Sheriff.
How's it going?
Is this, Caine?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Andrew. There's, some people over the hill there. It looks like this man named Caine, and there was a few deputies there in a little bit of a shootout.
Okay, where was that? Just over the hill? Right there?
Yeah, they may have went towards the train tracks, but it was just over that way. Maybe towards the pig farm, but I don't know where they could have went.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out. Thank you for that.
Alright, no worries, Caine. Take care, okay?
Yeah, take care.
Send a telegram.
That was the guy that we met in Annesburg the other day. But I don't remember his name. Anybody hears any shots, let me know. God, imagine if deputies ran into them. I'm riding around sort of generally just to see if I can get ears on some fighting. I mean, Hillhaven wouldn't be... Not Hillhaven. Whatever this ranch is up the road. Gunshots feel hard to miss? Yeah, I mean, if I ride past somebody fighting, like in a gunfight, I'm definitely gonna pick it up. At least I hope so. Bayou, maybe? I'm gonna have a look at this ranch and then just head back to Rhodes, but... Goddamn. Goddamn pimp. Wherefore art thou, pump action? Kind of shit in Detroit, man. Excuse me. Sir, pardon me. You wouldn't have happened to heard any gunfire around here recently in the last, say, 10 minutes, or seen any big groups ride by?
No, not that I've seen, no.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright. No worries. Thank you, sir. Anyway.
No
appreciate
worries.
it.
Stay safe.
Thanks. Well, they certainly did not come this way. Perhaps the bayou. Who's that? That's me, bro. Real voice leaked. Fucking, that's a bright gun. Shit. Fucking blinded.
Douglas is wanted 4,800 dice.
Jordan's wanted for a very long amount of time.
Lynn Paderborn is wanted for 2,500 days. Howdy, Caine.
Hello.
And Jenny. Do we know which Jenny is which?
6 deputies here now.
We're waiting for Lavelle. The Jenny that's with them currently is wanted for 355 days.
Mulligan's wanted for at least 700.
He's wanted for 1,400 days. Jesus Christ. 4 counts of false imprisonment and 1 charge.
Sounds excessive.
Is Lavelle here?
He's on his way here.
God damn it. Oh, well, I just got fucking robbed by a panther and his idiot friend up by road, so if anybody would like to help me look for him, I'd appreciate it.
Well, so we're going to... The box gang is over at the circus near Emerald. I figured while we're out there, we'd keep our eyes up for them.
Okay. Well,
So,
good luck with that.
I think I might have seen there was 2 folks running past Emerald when I was there on horseback, so we might have been those folks. They were heading towards Cumberland.
Cumberland, okay.
That's
I'll
our
head out
direction.
there and take a look.
Don't get robbed again.
Right. Congratulations, Caine.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Don't brood in the rain. It's unbecoming of you.
They took my fucking goddamn fucking pump fucking
So,
action,
brood on
Nadia.
the porch where you're dry.
No.
I know you're just sad and wet.
Good.
He looks more brooding with the rain in his hair.
You're right, Al. And this is why I only bring out my pump for special occasions.
Well, it was a special occasion.
What was a special occasion?
I was out of the goddamn office for a change.
Yeah, that is a special occasion.
I know. Oh, don't be having a tantrum on the front porch now.
Not having a tantrum.
They went. Oh. Two men with large bushy beards, one woman with a bald head. Is she bald?
See,
So they
this
weren't
is
gonna rob us
why
Lincolns
you'll learn
or
very quickly
Rangers.
not to wander around with your pump action on your back.
Well, maybe people should be a bit nicer, you know, and not take people's things.
Oh yeah, maybe they should. They should be nicer, and maybe they should give you a wee kick every time you go past them in the field and pat you on the head and tell you're a good boy.
All right, so it's my fault. Got it. Understood.
Into the
Thanks for
group that
that.
goes
You know
after
what
the
job
folk
you're
that
in.
robbed Caine.
Yeah, I think
Ah.
we head north.
You wait for Lavelle and then just go head north and look for those folk. I'll drop
Oh.
out since I'm planning on going to the Indigenous Exchange.
Okay. Wait, isn't Lavelle coming with you, though?
Right, I'm swapping places with Lavelle. You're joining. Or you, I suppose. That makes 6.
Oh, I'm joining on the search for Box Gang now.
No.
Yeah, no, we're turning it into the search for the people that robbed you.
Oh, great.
Box Gang dipped. They left. They didn't hold to their word, and I'm going to have fingers to wag at Douglas and Paderborn later for it. The
Okay.
cheek of them.
The goddamn nerve.
How does it feel knowing you've now armed 2 more people with a pump action shotgun?
Yeah, not particularly well. Well, thank you
I
for that.
so
Thanks for
look forward
reminding
to
me.
getting shot by another pump action.
Does anybody else want to make me feel bad about this? Anybody? Frank, you got anything?
No, I'm
sure.
No.
Jesus
you're fine.
Christ. Okay, let's get going then. If everybody's ready.
What?
No,
It-
we're waiting for
Lavelle.
Lavelle.
I thought.
Okay.
Lavelle is your 6th.
I know you want the shotgun, Sheriff. We'll get it for you. All right?
And he will smack him over the head with it.
I'm gonna go back standing in the rain.
All right.
Listen.
It would look better if he had like a damp cigarette he was smoking.
There he is.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Right, there you are.
And like a flat-brimmed hat, the rain just dripping off it.
Please make sure you all have bandages, gun, oil, food, water, bullets. Of course, your guns are clean. So on and so forth. Your horses are fed.
Lavelle?
Yes, ma'am.
We are professionals.
Lavelle?
We are professionals.
Hello, Sheriff.
Did you forget the goddamn execution you were signed up for, Lavelle?
I was asleep.
Yeah. Well, now I want you to make it up for me, Lavelle.
How would
My
you like me to make
goddamn
it up to you?
pump action was robbed, and I want you to find it, Lavelle.
I'll get your pump action for you.
I want you to find it, Lavelle.
Who did it?
Goddamn Panther and goddamn Sparrow, otherwise known as Holton Page.
I'll make sure I grab it off them myself.
Thank you.
You are
Mount
it,
what,
Lord.
aren't you, Caine?
All right, let's ride.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, you're coming with Sheriff?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, unless, you know, you don't want me to.
Why would I not want you to?
You all filled up on numbers?
You're the 6th.
You are our 6th, Lavelle.
I'm trading out with Caine. Y'all be safe, please.
Will do. Continue,
Deliver some
Nadia.
fucking justice. You too, Sheriff.
Let's try to find one of the 5 groups currently terrorizing the Emerald.
Go get them.
Okay, Frank, you want to lead us?
Yeah, I'm happy to lead.
All right, let's get going then.
All right, we should probably send a tip. Can somebody send a tip?
Let's catch some criminalities.
I got the tip.
All right, thank you, Lavelle.
Good work, Lavelle.
God damn good
He's
work.
got some
Lavelle.
real gumption, that Lavelle.
Yes.
What the fuck did you say?
I was
Say he likes your gums. Weird
okay,
compliment,
firstly, I never said that. Secondly, I was complimenting you, but not anymore, Lavelle. Not anymore. You're me. he say he loved me?
He did say that.
Huh.
Might have been to Wild though.
No, no one's saying that. Don't worry.
No, he just clarified that it wasn't about you, Wild.
Good.
I got ears like a goddamn hawk. Is that a saying?
Go. In Saint Denis, were you, Caine?
What was that, Frank?
Were you in Saint Denis when you got a ride?
No, I was outside of Rhodes, over by the trees over there.
All right. 1, 2, 2, 1 on me.
1, 2, 1 on
It's
you.
Ogway. Howdy, Ogway.
Hi, Ogway. Bye,
Howdy.
Ogway.
Bye. Oh no!
That is all I ever see of Agui.
We're gonna head up towards Emerald Ranch.
Yep.
Heard that.
Max gang going north into the mountains, and they'll hold a page. Friends could be
Riders
anywhere.
ahead.
Riders.
Oh.
Oh, it's the gentleman from the wall.
Just checking the horses are doing well.
Yeah, thanks, sir. Thanks for that, Frank.
Oh, hang on a second. Saints Crossing's finest.
Thank you. There's currently a shootout at Emerald.
Oh, it's probably the Still, Keppel, and Colin
Alright.
dealing with Colt.
The horses are warmed up now. 1, 2, 2, 1. Let's ride.
1, 2, 2, 1.
1, 2, 2, 1.
That chase go, by the way, Sheriff.
Yeah, we caught up with him, had a bit of a tete-a-tete. He called me Sheriff Mild. I wanted to punch his smug face.
What the hell?
Told him I'd shoot his horse between the eyes and trample him down if he's not careful. And then they decided to run.
Who said that?
I did. Oh, who called me Sheriff Mild? Colt. Dimitri Colt.
Oh.
I hate that guy.
I know, right bastard.
Nothing mild about you,
Fucking
Sheriff.
smart-mouthed Dexter St. Clair with him as well. Nothing mild about me, thank you. It's the nicest compliment I've ever had.
You're very welcome.
We had Bedlam try and rob Blackwater Bank earlier and unsuccessful 2 attempts.
Yeah, I think Bedlam's going downhill.
Oh, I know, it's not the quality they used to have. Just don't get good outlaws these days, you know.
They don't make him like they used to.
They really don't. How are you supposed to feel accomplished about standing in the rain brooding if folks don't give you a reason to?
Just in case we come into trouble here.
Panther's wearing that stupid pink shirt of his, and Paige is wearing a blue shirt, blonde hair, black hat.
Left there.
I'll make sure to look out for that when I'm getting your pump action back.
Right here. Through the
Thank you,
ranch.
Lavelle.
Going right.
We
Dip.
thought Box Gang would be fixing to do a bank, actually, because they were on the outskirts of Blackwater for a while.
Oh,
So they
really?
still might be.
Didn't Blackwater just get robbed though?
It did, which is why they didn't try.
So we ran into Lynn and Della Godwin, who was with a recruit, and they were going to fist fight because they each had the same plans for today, and they were figuring out which gang was going to do it.
Right, Della is in Pasajeros?
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay.
God damn, she's back.
Alright, let's go left here.
She's
try
a
to
twitchy mess.
Going left.
but not to stay around too long.
Excuse us, sir.
Alright, how's everybody's horses doing?
I'm good.
Looking alright.
Feeling pretty
Are you
fresh
fine?
and dandy.
Alright, let's ride to Valentine.
Let's go, Valentine! I've not been to Wallace Station for a while, it might be time to pay a visit.
Valentine and Wallace.
I mean, we did find Box Gang at the circus.
Mm-hmm.
They are a bunch of fucking clowns.
Well said.
One of their members has
Rider
worms.
to the north.
Worms, like, where?
You know where.
I didn't need to know that, Shu. I really didn't.
Well, we all know it. Now we do. His name is Buff.
See, like a new recruit.
I don't know, he's something.
Wild horse. Get out of here, wild
On the horse.
Oh, Jesus.
Lavelle, you're gonna go flying.
I remember you coming off pretty heavy in Annesburg the other day, Liddell. What was that? Fell off your horse in Annesburg.
I don't know what the fuck pace Frank is taking us on, but Jesus Christ.
Resting the horse.
Resting up.
Resting.
Okay, there we go.
No, yeah, I ate shit yesterday. Throwing myself at a chimney.
Oh yeah, I was there for that half hour.
You what?
I ate shit yesterday. Throwing myself at the chimney.
We managed to get the evidence out of the package, though.
Oh, did you?
Somebody did.
What was it?
It was a diary. It was
Oh.
Layla Milton's diary.
Oh.
Secret diary.
Oh.
Wagging here.
No, she deserves to be robbed after making fun of me.
Hard nose.
And that's on job.
So
I
Sparrow
can hear horses to our right.
seen Valentine an hour or so ago. So
Not
my
seeing
horse
anything.
chicken. I was thinking when we get to Valentine, most of us stay mounted. Somebody checks the tip lines if there's any more sightings of Panther or Wild Box gang.
I'll check the tip line.
All right, thank
Sounds
you,
good.
Lavelle.
Deputy in the gray, I don't think we've met before.
Deputy Thomas Miles. Hello and howdy.
Nice to meet you, Miles.
It's Miles
Under
with a
Sheriff.
Y,
Oh.
not an I.
Not under Sheriff. Sheriff Caine, pleasure.
Took you a while to get used to that one.
Yeah, good lord.
All right, Lavelle, you be a darling and go check the tip line, please. Everyone else stay mounted. Oh, he's down.
Jesus Christ, Lavelle.
He's really enthusiastic to check.
Let's go.
Lavelle, 5 minutes, normal behavior. Starting now.
I'm being normal.
That's normal.
No, nothing really. Only the group of robbers said north from Emerald.
God,
I think y'all already saw that.
All right, let's head up to Wallace then.
All right. What do you mean? I have been normal.
Yeah, you sure?
All right, let's ride.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy, all.
Hello.
Hello, mother.
Hi, mama.
Why'd you say hello, mother? Like
Fucking
that?
hell, that was sinister.
What the fuck? Hello, mother.
I don't know, because it scares her.
You are
There's
quite
many
scary,
things that
sir.
scare Christine, so that's quite an achievement.
She gets really scared.
Have y'all met the nuns yet?
Oh, for fuck. Please, can we not talk about those goddamn nuns?
Let's pick it up.
Plague on this crossing.
I did just read a file about the defecator of Valentine. I don't think
know
it had
about
more
that.
shit.
Nothing new under the
Anti-fucking
sun.
cabbage?
Yeah. And there's another one.
Great. Wonderful. Two defecators.
Cabbage in months.
2 poopatrators.
God damn it.
Watch the rider.
One of the workers at the general store, his name's Smoke, and
Weber, fuck you.
there's a man inside. I think it was Tommy Two Sticks, and he goes, "Hey, you been in there for an hour? You curling one out?" It's taking the town by storm.
Turns out he was. Wait, Tommy Two Snakes spotted recently.
Supposedly.
Still alive? How the fuck is he alive?
I don't know.
Should be a fucking curled up corpse by now.
Well, I think I talked to him the other day.
Good lord. Slimy gut, that's what he is.
And I read his description, and I'm like, this is. I think this is him.
Resting up.
Well, there's another old name, Speedy McGilligan, you apparently seen recently as well.
Oh, Speedy?
Oh, he's a fucking ancient dweller of the crossing.
What kind of name is Speedy McGilligan?
Galloway.
Interesting.
And she wants to divert his attention to me because she thinks I can handle it.
Right. Jesus Christ!
Wait,
what happened?
I fear you.
You fucking tell us.
There's a hurt horse down here.
I didn't say a goddamn horse.
What What horse?
What horse? Oh, what in
Oh,
the
there.
Is that
Oh,
what
Jesus, I thought that was a fucking patch of the road.
Hit a little hole.
What the fuck?
All right,
Okay.
Miles.
Yeah, I
Victimized by the
guess
road.
so, I think.
All right.
Christ.
More confused than anything.
Let's hope we get here alive.
That's what happened to me, Weber.
Yeah, I know.
That's quite nice. That feels like a sheriff sandwich. I feel so safe and cozy.
All right,
Yeah.
let's just stop here for a second.
Stop.
So,
Stopping.
so Box Gang, we saw them hanging about outside of Blackwater, like they were gonna be up to no goddamn good. I don't know where Panther and Sparrow like to spend time.
Who that horse?
A lot of people thinking.
Wild horse.
I think Panther tends to go around thieves a lot. Could swing down the Blackwater
Someone's riding
direction.
up on the
maybe.
left on the tracks.
Oh yeah,
Who's
someone
that?
on the tracks.
That is William Park.
William
It's
Park. All right. So,
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy, William. All right. So this is the plan. We're gonna go down to Blackwater and have a little look for Box Gang, then maybe poke our heads into thieves. See if we can see any goddamn ne'er-do-wells.
All right, all right.
Sounds good.
Sounds delightful.
All right. Can we take the tracks for a little bit here, please?
Taking the tracks.
On you.
Sure, I'll take up the rear if you want to join next to Wildness.
Sure. He pawned me off on you.
There's only so much I can take.
Well.
So when I saw Panther and Rose a couple of hours back, he was riding a white horse with like tan, brown patches on it. I don't know what the breed was. Like a Criollo, whatever it's called.
Frank, can you hear me from back here? Frank.
Yes, I can.
Frank, the next time you see Panther, I want you to wring his neck. Hear me?
One more time.
I want you to wring his goddamn neck. Panther.
Sheriff, would you be suggesting to cause bodily harm to a citizen of the crossing?
That's more of a recommendation. He doesn't have to listen to me. This is a test.
I'd love to know the technical definition between a suggestion and a recommendation in the future.
Yeah, I'm happy to go over that when we get back to the office.
I think we're just gonna swing by Strawberry here. So we're gonna go right.
That's a
Gonna
good
ride to
idea.
Town, have a little look, then take the bridge in town and head down to Blackwater. I think. Just have a look, see who's in town.
Mm-hmm. If I see any rangers, I'll ask if they saw anybody coming through.
All right. Thank
Weber, do you
Mom.
want to go up the backside where we saw him last time? Because that's where I always see him.
Whomst.
Leon?
Oh yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna take the ride here up by the little house.
All right.
Taking the backside, heard that.
Right.
They do have a property in Saint Denis by the Oyster, too.
So
Little
this is where we
clubhouse.
saw Lynn earlier, just around here. They like to leave their horses here and head down to the telegram office.
Despicable.
How exhausting it must be to be an outlaw. Have to go through all this fucking pain in the ass to check your telegrams.
Well,
Lavelle, as you did such a good job last time, could you check the tip line? Miles, could you go and check the
Good delegation.
Rangers?
Yep, I will.
All right, thanks. We'll wait here.
and I will
Who
move
leaves
the
their
grazing
fucking
horse.
goddamn fucking horse like that? Thank you, Shu. You're a goddamn
So
hero.
pony. Go on. For ya.
one of the best places to go undercover is on the balcony of the hotel here. Ain't no one ever looking up.
There are
You're
two
goddamn
sheriffs.
right.
Two sheriffs in there.
Ooh.
No update.
All right.
Yeah, Dovey and Bolton are in there.
All right.
All right, let's go down to the Rangers Lodge and meet up with Miles.
No other urgent matters happening?
No. They're, I believe Keppel and, Caine are still pursuing.
Fucking hell, still?
Still, yeah.
They are relentless.
Thank you.
All right, team. Let's ride out.
Where are we headed to now?
Hello.
Blackwater.
I thought you said bath.
Hey, was anyone injured in the bank thing earlier?
Don't think so.
I don't know. I was not a part of the Blackwater bank robbery.
They all seem to come back in one place. One piece.
Nobody seemed injured.
Okay. Yep.
How'd the execution go?
Yeah, good. Apart from
I'm sorry,
people not turning up
Really? Again?
again.
Who? Well, Lavelle, but who else?
I think JJ was meant to turn up and oh, I can't remember now.
Was the list redone after the first time?
No, the names weren't taken off after the reschedule, but it was rescheduled 2 weeks ago, so I would have figured if people weren't available, they would have. Yeah,
JJ might not have seen.
but I still went through. We had Dalloway and Holmes there, and we had a guard help out, but the guards had their hands full as well, so. But we got Casper Finn from the press over there. He had a nice interview, got some information, so that was useful.
Aye, good. Did you lead it?
No, Julia Boswell led it.
Right.
So, but she did fine.
That's right.
You led one yet?
An execution? No.
Aye.
I've been to 2. Ray Bush.
It's great. You get
and-
to be very sanctimonious.
Oh yeah, because I love being that. One of my favorite things of being.
I mean, you can sort of make your own personas.
I think I would just suck the energy out of the event, to be honest.
I mean, I don't think an execution is supposed to be like a fucking fiesta. Someone's dying, Caine. Nobody's
Well-
supposed to be having a laugh about that.
I mean, serial killer getting fucking put to an end, that's a celebration for me. Are we good, Lavelle? Jesus.
My God, Lavelle.
Lavelle's making me jump over fences now.
Ah.
Frank. he's-
Oh, Jesus. Whatever disease he's got is catching, apparently.
All right back there?
Yeah, it's fine. Right, let's go and check the tip scan. I'll have a little look through town as well.
Sorry, I just had a low-grade brain aneurysm.
What's going on your permanent record, Lavelle?
Ooh, go right here. That
Right
horse there looks like Panther's horse.
Oh, that white one?
No, the next one up, this one here.
Whoa, sorry, man.
I was in such a fluster of having my shotgun taken from me, I didn't realize what horse he was riding.
Yeah, this is his horse. This is Panther's horse.
Maybe he's in the saloon.
Let's go and have a little look-see. I like he's difficult to spot. He stands out like a goddamn sore dick.
What did you say?
I'll stay out here in case he comes out.
Howdy, gentlemen.
Howdy.
How we
Howdy,
doing,
Miss Archer.
guys?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. How are you?
Good. I'm incredibly poor now after last night, but I'm good.
Oh, who won?
Adam Daniels.
Oh, all right.
Hell of a fighter. Probably the best in the crossing right now, but with me as a close second, if I had to guess, but we'll see.
Well, he hasn't come up against me yet, Archer.
Hey, amen. Fair enough. But Yeah. So last night was fun. It just cost me fucking $6,500, and I'm broke as shit.
Ooh. All right, well, I better buy a stew then, I guess.
Hey man, if you don't want stew, you want something a little more exciting for your palate, we got 3 different kinds of tacos. I got fish and chips or kebabs.
I said stew.
All right.
Archer, you haven't seen, do you know Panther?
Yes, I do.
You seen him in town?
I have not.
All right, thank you.
It's kind of hard to miss with how much pink he wears all the time.
That's exactly what I was just saying outside.
Why? What's he wanted for now?
Oh, not a lot. Just need to have a little conversation with the fella.
Oh, really? Is he actually clean right now?
Outside.
Not for me to say, Archer.
I mean, that's fair. Hold on, sorry. We both reached out at the same time. You want to reach out to me real quick?
Of course I will. I would buy you something, Sheriff, but you're in Sheriff money now.
Oh, I'm fine, but thank you.
All right.
Can I get you anything, Sheriff?
No, that's okay, thanks. If you do see Panther again, though, Mr. Archer, could you tell him that Sheriff Caine's looking for him?
Yeah, absolutely. How do I spell your last name?
That's C-A-I-N-E.
Caine. Okay. Sheriff Caine's looking for you. Okay, yeah, sure. I can let him know.
Thank you for that.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
What can I get you?
Oh, no, I'm just going with him. But you take care.
Maybe that ain't his horse then.
Maybe it ain't.
I was convinced.
There's another horse out back.
All right, he hasn't been seen in town. Panther. Where's the other horse?
There's another horse with a pink bridle, just like the color pink that Panther wears, out back.
Back where?
Out back at the saloon. Near the ladder.
Alright. I'm gonna take a look. I'm no stranger to heights.
Lavelle, would you go with Miles, please? Just have a little look-see.
I actually had an idea. You said Lost Boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at the paperwork for the Shannon guy that we were talking to earlier a while, and apparently he was part of the Lost Boys. So maybe
Really? Is he not like 15 years too old for that?
I have no idea. It just said ex-member of Lost Boys, or he had Lost Boys in his paperwork. So maybe McFarlane's might be worth a check.
Well, those folks said they wouldn't be at McFarlane's based on everything else that's happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they might not have got the memo. I mean, even then, I suppose they could have actually.
It's a shot in the
I
dark.
wonder if they were a couple of the folks that were kidnapped.
Don't
he
see
said that
nobody up here.
they wouldn't be leaving any statements since they were wanted.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's what we're going on at the moment. I remember they used to hang out at the tree house out in Tall Trees as well.
Aye.
So we can check that and then down to McFarlane's maybe.
Aye, perfect. And then maybe we'll
Alright.
just continue to Armadillo and just make it a general patrol.
All right.
We'll have to apologize and leave you here. I'm just so distraught this evening that I think I'm gonna turn in.
All right.
But thank you for helping me, Sarge.
I'll get you the pump action personally.
We'll get it, Caine.
If you can put it on my desk in the morning with a nice little bow on it, you'll all get a raise. Apart from you all.
All right.
Are you paying it out of your pocket?
Of course.
Do you want it in the gift box as well?
You know what? The more extra you are with it, Lavelle, the more I'll be willing to forgive you for the display this evening.
What display?
You know what you've done. Good luck.
Criminal snoozer. Okay. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Thank you again. Oh, I fucking love Lavelle. Yo, pink car. Marathon Martin Carr. Think Martin Carr. Where is he sheriff of? Saint-Denis. That's right. Working alongside Bolton. We did have a slot open in Rhodes, and I was gonna sort of elect myself to go there, but we have a lot of sheriffs doubled up at the moment in a lot of towns, and Andy very graciously moved Keppel over to Rhodes. So Caine is going to chug a whole bottle of whiskey, smash the bottle into his apartment wall, and shout, "You're not tonight." Not because someone took his power. Jesus Christ. Oh, Christ. Are they going back to the office?
Yep.
Thought you were all leaving. This is just awkward now.
Ed.
I need to write up the goddamn file about the goddamn robbery, about the goddamn shotgun, about the
I
goddamn.
bet you it's fucking box gang.
Let's go.
All right.
Goodbye.
I think so.
122 with haste.
What they say
Be
they're-
safe, all. Goodbye.
No acrobatics.
No acrobatics, true. Okay, where are we? I mean, it would have been the 12th at what time? It's like 11:30-ish, wasn't it? I'd say. Panther, panther, panther. There's a lot of Clydes, holy shit.
Open the door. Open the door.
What the fuck? Did you hear that?
Hey, how you doing?
In Boston, how are you?
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Looking as smart as ever.
I know, right? Congratulations on the big promotion.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been great so far. I've had my Navy robbed from me. I've had my pump action robbed of me. So I'm about to fucking lose it, Boston.
Who robbed you?
Well, it was Jim Lee the other day, and tonight it was Holden Page and Panther.
I'll find them for you.
You're a goddamn hero, Boston.
Thank you. When was the get together? Was it 2 months ago or 3 months ago?
Oh, Christ. Don't start talking like that. You're gonna make me feel ancient. It
I
couldn't
already
have
feel
been.
ancient.
I mean, it might have been.
2 months ago, right?
Yeah, I think it might have been 2 months ago. Jesus Christ.
Okay, well then I gotta start getting ready for the other one. I'm doing every, what, 3 months?
You're doing a tri-monthly get-together. That's not a bad
Bi-monthly
idea.
get together.
Yeah, sure.
That's right, that's right.
Alright, well, I was just getting that file squared away. I'm clocking off, but you have a good night. Take it easy.
You too. Congrats.
Nice. Andy, hoy. It's me, I'm the sheriff boy. It's fine. I mean, that's the reason why I have it on my shoulder. I'm just so giving. You're sheriff, so you can just get another one. I don't know whether I'm wrong, but I've been told that, like, you shouldn't really just be grabbing them, like that much, because they're quite rare, and you don't want, like, an endless supply of shotguns going out just to be robbed so people can have. Am I wrong in that? Or is that for, like, undersheriffs? That's what I was told when I got undersheriff, anyway. Yeah, exactly, yeah. No, I'm happy just to have the one just out there in the wild, and hopefully I see it again. That's kind of how I am approaching it anyway, is that I have like a loadout of customized guns, and if they get stolen, they get stolen. And I'll just use SESD equipment until I get them back, kind of thing. That's how I tend to go about it anyway. So, yeah. But I do have some other sentimental guns, like, locked away, but they're only for specific purposes. So. Oh shit! Here he is, the man himself. Hi Orkish, oi! Welcome in everybody, welcome raiders. Thank you for the raid, Orkish. I didn't get to see Colt around, unfortunately, but I know you were causing trouble. Yeah, give Orkish a follow, everybody, if you haven't already. I'm sure everybody here does, but... True legend there. He got raided. Time to stream another hour and get robbed a third time this week. Smile. No. We are going to be finishing up pretty soon, yeah. I went on for a lot longer than I thought I would, but yeah, it's past midnight here, so we're just having a nice little wander back to Saint Denis. But today was a good session. I despite the hiccups, I really enjoyed that execution, and it seems like Floral had a good time with it, so I'm happy. And it was nice seeing everybody else who turned up there. And that little patrol was fun too. So hopefully we get our goddamn guns back. from these criminal scumbags. Hey, Aqua. Nameless. How's it going? Jaguar. Who's dead? Amaranthos. Floral's serial killer. Primrose Thompson. We actually got to meet her on Caine when Caine was just a little deputy. She had poisoned Freddie Foster and took him to Braithwaite. That was one of our first operations, like proper events on Caine. So that was cool. Got to be part of an execution, see Blue. Yeah, we got to see Blueberry. I keep forgetting that we actually got to see Blueberry for the first time. At least I think that was the first time. I reacted as if it was the first time. I hope to Christ it was. I don't remember. I think it was, though. Yeah, for a not even a 4-hour session, had a shit ton happen. Did you see her on Glass? No. Amaranthus didn't exist when Glass was around, as far as I'm aware. But yeah. Do you know what's upsetting? I was looking at my old WildRP. Oh, Blueberry. Did I? I have like a vague memory of Glass booping Blueberry's snoot, but I could be wrong. Just a little boop of the snoot. I'll have to check. I feel like I did. But I'd need to, yeah, I'd need to double check that. But yeah. That was a good session. Enjoyed that. Can't wait to get robbed for the 3rd time on the way home. Here we go, ready? Everybody ready? Everybody ready for the 5-hour Bedlam torture RP session? That we're gonna be forced into. What would be the most out-of-pocket criminal to suddenly show up and rob you at this point? Gwendolyn Glass? Completely out of pocket. No. Ah, those two. Mr. and Mrs. Sombrero back there. I think that was Domingo. They're not chasing, are they? No. Have you run into her on Caine? No. Renee ran into Gwen though, and Gwen asked her to find information on Freddy. I don't mean anything by this, but the fact that Glass has touched every other character that I've played, from like hearing about him on Vanavar, from Prim, and then having Gwen ask Renee for information on Freddy and on the Foster Jackson partners, and then just hearing about him on Caine and people taking him to Glass's grave. It's like I don't know what to say. I'm glad that that character had an effect on people. And that's what I was about to say earlier. I was looking through my old screenshots, and we're coming up to around the time now of permaing glass, like a year ago. It was around the sort of April, May time. Which is also just crazy, the fact that it's been a year since then. This is all very heartfelt and all, but all I could hear is Glass mentioned. I mean, truly, Glass mentioned across all characters is just crazy. If I ever perma Caine or like still want to stream and play after Caine, and I hear about him again on the next character, that would actually be just bizarre at that point. Seriously crazy. I'm so sorry. Oh god, okay. A lot of people at the apartments. Was there a detail there? Entrance stinks of moonshine. Good to know. Be investigating that. But we'll wrap it up there.